Now, okay, I saw your hand first.
I've been talking with a criminal justice professor in Michigan, Dr. Christopher Kirkus, and he's big into statistics and crime and stuff. And one of the things he's been saying lately is that the gun control proponents have realized that their arguments about crime have utterly failed. And so they're losing the debate every time when they go after crime, and that's why there's this big shift towards making a public health issue instead of a crime issue, and trying to get doctors involved and things like that. Have you seen that come about in court arguments?
Oh, yes.
And I mean, what are you guys doing to kind of combat that?
Well, there's some.
Do the courts listen to that kind of argument?
Yeah, they do, and there's Johns Hopkins University. They have that. There's a guy named Daniel Webster there who does this magic, and it comes in two ways, like public health and then also transformation of the word gun control to gun safety. I mean, I've never met, like Michael Bloomberg does not know anything about gun safety. We're talking about pointing it in a safe direction, keeping your finger off the trigger, things like that. But that's been a very effective, I think, propaganda term. So a lot of that information, this public health stuff, gets filed in these cases, but how persuasive it is, I'm not really sure. For example, in the D.C. litigation, we had Dr. Webster filing that kind of thing and saying that, well, his data shows that if you allow more than one handgun to be purchased in every 30 days, that you'll have a lot of gun trafficking. But we took the deposition of D.C. Police Chief Lanier, and she almost laughed at that, because who would come to the district with multiple handguns and register them and then go traffic them illegally? I mean, why would they register them? And so that Mr. Webster could say anything he wanted to say in that litigation, but the court wasn't going to buy that part of it. So, yes, sir.
So if